Lights, camera, fashion. It's the Mezza Live with lifestyle expert Jackie Grund. After a successful stint as a blogger and several run-ins with celebrities, Jackie felt the need to offer encouragement and support to help people living in their middle, or as she calls it, mezza of their lives. With the Mezza Live, now she comes full force, blazing the way for women everywhere who wants to add a little bit of sparkle and a whole lot of spice to their everyday life. Tune in every other Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on uimediaapp.com, WDJY 99.1 FM in Atlanta, WTTA 101.2 FM in Kentucky and Ohio, Facebook Live, Spreaker, and almost all your favorite podcasting platforms. Have something you'd like to say? Maybe a question or even a simple hello? Then give us a call at 678-495-4345 and Jackie will answer you live. It's time to feel sexy in your 60s and reinvent yourself with reviews you can use. And here's Jackie.
Hello, everyone. And welcome back to Mezza Live. And I am your host, Jackie Grund. And I'm so excited today to have with us Ms. Denise Leslie of Medical Sports Massage with us today. And we are going to discuss a topic that actually Denise and I co-wrote this little article that's in my blog, mezzareviews.com. And Denise has a wonderful medical sports massage practice right here in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And again, she inspired me to write this post as well as she contributed to it. And we talk about massage and how critical it is to keep us healthy, not only for your physical body, but mind as well. So with the girls in the studio, how are we doing there, girls? I'm going to ask you to put some pictures up of the beginnings of massage and, kind of a history. So if you have a time there, Ashley, if you can, throw up some of those great pictures that I have. And we're going to just kind of go back in time to the beginnings of what really massage is all about. So basically, it started thousands of years ago and in ancient cultures. So we go back to China, ancient India, as well as, let's see here, Egypt. So it was really, it really started way back then. And you can go back to 2700 BCE with the Yellow Emperor's classic book of internal medicine. And even some Egyptian tomb paintings show that massage therapy was also a part of their medical tradition back then, as well as, how we like to think of using massage today as well for a lot of ailments that happen to us and use it also in our medical practice, but it really started way back then. So we're going to talk a lot about this again with Denise in a few minutes. And as well as I took a little trip to her center last week, and we're talk about the reflexology procedure that I had over there, which actually dates back to ancient Egyptian times. So that was, it was just really, it was really kind of cool, and can't wait to talk about that in a few minutes with her. Also, we have, back in the 1800s, there was a Swedish massage person called Dr. Per Henry Ling, who developed the Swedish massage. So kind of dates all the way back to the 1800s. We are still in the infancy of recognizing massage for its healing and therapeutic results. We see spas, gyms, and workplaces using massage therapy to promote balance and maintain internal and external health. With the help of Denise today, we're really going to dive into how massage really helps not only your body, but your mind as well. But before we bring her on, I do want to say a quick hello to my friends at WDJY 99.1 FM. Hello, friends from WTTA 101.2 FM in Kentucky and Ohio. You can now watch and listen to all of our exclusive and uncensored content 24/7 at uimediaapp.com. If you have any questions or would like to say hello to Denise or I today, please call us at 678-495-4345. I'll be happy to answer some of your questions. Connect with us online. You can follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spreaker, and other podcasting platforms as UI Media Network. Are you ready to build the life of your dreams? Join master coach and author Jessica Joins, host of Soul Purpose, to get your most important soul purpose questions answered. Simply write to her at contact@uimedianetwork.org to tell her what you're struggling with, and you might even get a chance to be on her show. So now I just wanted to, talk a little bit about Denise before she comes on. She's basically the powerhouse behind Medical Sports Massage right here in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And it's a premier center facility that has paved the way for her therapists to help to continue to touch the lives of many of their athletes and anyone suffering from disease or pain that's affecting them on a daily basis. Whoever said you can't live pain-free has never met Denise Leslie. As a mother, entrepreneur, leader, a healer of health and well-being advocate, she is all about living life pain-free. Helping people restore back to balance and enjoy their daily quality of life is the most rewarding part of her practice. Her mission has led her therapists to start making a difference in the medical and sports healthcare industry. And with all that, I just wanted to welcome Denise Leslie to the Mezzo Live. Welcome, Denise. Can we hear you, Denise? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can I hear you? Okay. No, I have to mention, this will be next to my last show of Zooming. I'm going back to my studio June 18th. Hopefully no other world issues will impact that. I can't wait. So anyway, but I wanted to say thank you for Zooming in from your place. And I had such a good time when I went to you last week. And I know we were open here, by the way. I also want to say a shout out to Sheena Spencer today, who, girls, I'm sorry if you're listening from New York, but we're able to get our hair done here in Georgia safely. So thank you, Sheena, for making us both look fabulous today. And you can go to the hair salon with a mask on. And I felt safe. And I felt the same way when I walked into your place last week. I had to wear a mask, right? And you had several things. So can you just tell us a little bit about the procedure I had, which if the girls can put up the reflexology map up there, because that's what I did. I did a detox and I went through that. So can you tell our viewers like what that consisted of? And the minute that I walked into your place, just tell people how safe it is really to go back in too.
Absolutely. Well, to tag off what you said, thank you, Sheena. Who would have known that you and I have the same glam squad? The world is really that small.
Yes, I know. It really is. It really is. I love her, and she's now become my number one lady. So
likewise.
Yeah. Yep. So she's great.
But you had reflexology, and reflexology allows us to access all systems of the body. So from your sinuses to your digestive tract to every single muscle, every single organ in the body, we can help with meridian blockages, pain, all through the feet.
Right. And I know that I also then put my feet into this basin, and then it turned this horrible color. So that I guess, and there's a chart. I noticed there was a chart. I'm actually going to look right here. It was just like I had a lot of buildup, just sitting in quarantine and eating, bad food,
Yeah. And so each system we were able to detox that day. So we detoxed your lymphatic system.
Right.
We detoxed your gallbladder, your liver. We were able to clean your blood all through that ionic foot detox.
I mean, it was great. And I definitely want to come back. But to tell all of our viewers today and listeners, tell us about how medical sports massage is really different from other massage places that, spas, there's so many that you can find out there. But what makes you guys different?
Well, first of all, we are a medical facility. So we're not classified as a spa.
Okay.
And we do orthopedic assessment. So when someone has pain in the shoulder, then we do different orthopedic assessments to really figure out where the pain is coming from, if it's joint, if it's tendon, if it's ligament, if it's muscle. And then we go straight to that issue.
Mm-hmm. So, and then you did mention that a lot of your therapists are also considered practitioners.
Yes.
So that means they had to go to school, right, for that, or do they hold
Correct. Continuing education. So it takes someone 3 years after graduating from a massage therapy program to become a practitioner. And there's certain requirements that they need to fulfill. So you need to be able to be a lymphatic drainage practitioner. You need to have a BS in sports science to have those credentials. So everyone on our team has those credentials.
Right. And you were able to open up because of that, because, you weren't considered, because there are spas that are still closed. They can't work on the body really, but here in Georgia, we're allowed to do that right now.
Yes,
so that was great. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have COVID-19 guidelines. We are taking temperatures.
Right. I did. You took my temperature.
Yeah. Yeah. Our therapists are wearing masks. Our patients are wearing masks. So we're being, we've always disinfected. So that's nothing new for us, but just really being proactive after every single client. We're using, disinfectants.
Right. Yes, I saw it was definitely, totally clean, and I felt comfortable. Today we're going to dive into the subject that actually is on the blog, which a lot of it was concentrated on anxiety and stress. And, I was like, we were just talking before, I saw a headline from New York, the New York Post, not my favorite newspaper, but it actually had a line that said, the headline was, "We've got to end this now," meaning people are just really stressed and are filled with anxiety. They want to get back safely, of course, but they have to get out of their apartments. They're in New York, they've got to get out. I mean, so I'd like for you to talk a lot today about the anxiety versus stress, the difference, and how your place can help people, or places like your place, even if they found something similar in New York.
Certainly. So in 2012, I did a medical study. It was a 6-month medical study here in Atlanta at Emory University. And that study was a stress and anxiety disorder study. So we had 6 subjects on that study. And I wanted to use a little bit of that experience to explain the difference between stress and anxiety, and also have reverence for the different experiences that people are having with COVID-19. So my experience with COVID-19 will be much different than your experience or my daughter's experience or my neighbor's experience.
Right. So what is the difference? Like what's anxiety? What's stress? Like, I mean, are they two together? I mean, I know that sometimes I felt, for instance, I felt when we were all locked up and, you really couldn't go anywhere. Like it was hard to breathe sometimes. Yeah. So that to me was I felt like,
that's the body's response. So that is definitely anxiety. This, Yeah.
So that's anxiety.
That's the anxiety piece. So the stress is the perception, the fight or flight, but the anxiety is the way the body is responding. So, and you're right, when the heart rate goes up, the pulse goes up, the breath gets, rapid and shorter. Right. So, what do you do in that moment? What did you do, Jackie?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I have an app on my phone and it's through Peloton, and it was a lot of meditation on it. So I tried to meditate, a lot, and then exercise, I try to get on my little bike and do that, but just kept talking to myself, and saying, everything's going to be okay. It's going to, this is going to pass. So I was talking to myself. Actually, we're going to be breaking in about 30 seconds. So I want to come back to a little bit of a commercial in 30 seconds and come back to this topic. And tell us what you do when somebody comes in with this disorder, and how you guys help them.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, okay, guys. So I think we're ready for that break. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in a few seconds. Back with Mesolive. This is Jackie Grunt.
At Heiser Orthodontics, we understand that your smile is a big deal for both kids and adults. We have the latest technology and state-of-the-art equipment. But honestly, what makes us unique is our patient experience. And we are not the only people saying this.
Heiser Orthodontics is amazing.
Superb.
Trustworthy. Compassionate.
A friendly place where they know what they're doing, and that's what I like about it.
We are a family-owned private practice where kids are valued, parents have a voice, and the entire Heiser team puts the patient first. Discover the Heiser Orthodontics difference. Call 470-330-9083 for a free consultation today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mesolive. And I'm Jackie Grun, your host, and we're here with Denise Leslie of Medical Sports Massage here in Sandy Springs, Georgia. So we're back on the topic again with the anxiety and the stress. So when somebody comes in and says, I am so stressed out, I've got all this anxiety, what do you actually recommend? What do you do with them? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, we're having some, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay. So what do we do? What do you do if somebody comes in to your place, they have anxiety and stress? What is your protocol? What do you do with them?
That's a great question. So when we are dealing with stress and anxiety in this facility, it's all cranial work.
So it's up on the head.
It's all your head, it's all your neck. We're not even touching the shoulders. We're not doing Swedish techniques, as you so graciously educated us.
Swedish massage.
Yeah,
right?
it's all cranial work because what we're doing is we are trying to reduce the cortisol levels, and we're trying to send out neurotransmitters into the gut. And we do that through the cranial work. And I saw that at Emory. I saw the brain on massage, and I saw the neurotransmitters being released into the gut, and also the impact of that for the patients.
So how often would you recommend somebody come in if they have an anxiety or disorder?
It really depends on the referring physician. So if I'm seeing a new cancer patient that just a young mother, she got diagnosed with cancer, she has to worry about her babies, her husband, her oncologist is depending on me to calm her anxiety so that they can undergo treatment. And in that scenario, I may see a patient 2 or 3 times a week.
Wow.
But then there may be a different case where somebody has been struggling with stress and anxiety their whole life. And as a result, they've been on pharmaceuticals. And now their pain management specialist is wanting me to go in and reduce and try to get the brain to release those neurotransmitters on their own, minus the SSIs. Then I may see that person once a week until they're stabilized. So it's usually case by case.
Right. So, and stress. So stress is everything. Traffic, dealing with anything other than this. But so stress, do you work on the body more with the stress?
Stress is, those are your thoughts, and so honestly, there isn't too much I can do with your thoughts, but we do want people to do meditation. I'm an avid believer in meditation, love yoga, love breath work, walking in nature, those types of things. And then once we do our work with the cranial massage, then the thoughts start to slow down because for many factors, hydration is huge.
Drink water.
Hydration is huge. The body is 70% water. It needs water to function. You need water to sleep. You need water to digest. And so if a patient isn't sleeping properly, they're not digesting their food properly, there's a lot of sugar involved, then that also contributes to the thought process.
Right. Well, that's, so listen, everyone who's coming out of, this pandemic, you definitely go and get a massage at a great place. And do you have any plans of opening other places around the country? Or,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So maybe
Yeah.
New York, you probably would have a great audience of people coming to you in New York.
I would love New York.
Yeah. So you'll never, all right, New Yorkers, you might see medical sports massage soon. You also offer other services. I'd like to just go over some of those. We also have some pictures of those too. I believe the cryotherapy, if we have one, I'd like to go over that. What is cryotherapy?
It's a huge machine. It looks like a spaceship. It's so
It
scary.
does. I saw it. Yeah.
And then when the
Yeah.
nitrogen comes out, it's like, what is that? And it gets really cold.
So
Oh my
what are you
goodness.
doing there? What is that for?
It is for rapid muscle restoration,
Mm.
endurance,
Mhm.
immunity.
It does say also decreases fatigue and
It's anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
put that myself in there all the time. I think I'm always inflamed. I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
So also it helped. Well, I guess, does it help with beauty? It says something about tighter, smoother skin. No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How does it do that? I mean,
Because it's so cold that when you come out,
Oh.
you just feel your blood, your
Okay.
lymphatics are moving. It absolutely
Really?
tightens the skin.
Oh, wow.
Jackie, you should have got a cryo. didn't
I
even think about it.
probably should. How much is a cryotherapy session? Just
So $75 is a
Oh.
cryotherapy session, but guess what? We've got a special.
you
We
do.
do
Oh.
lunchtime cryo. Lunchtime cryo starts at 11 o'clock. It ends at
Oh.
2. And guess what? The session is $25.
Oh boy.
Lunchtime is the best time to get cryo. You're in the middle of the day. You get
Right.
a boost of energy,
Yeah.
right? It's like a restart.
Now, is your head in there too? Because I'm a little claustrophobic.
No, your
No?
head
Oh,
is out.
So your head's out. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just the body. So it's like getting that cool sculpting, only, oh my God, that's like thousands of dollars. This is what did you say?
$75 for a session.
$75,
And
ladies.
come during lunch.
And come during lunch. Come during lunch. Go during lunch and get your cryotherapy.
Burn some calories. You can burn calories in the cryo machine.
I mean, I had tried cool sculpting once and it was okay, but this could be better actually. I know, much cheaper. What about liposage? What's that? What is
Liposage is losing inches through lymphatics.
Okay.
So it's a lymphatic drainage, but it's specific
Mhm.
to, so if someone is like, oh, I have this gut and I really want to work on this, then liposage is going to help lose inches through manual techniques. Instead of going in through a machine and sucking out the adipose,
Right.
we manually push it through the lymphatic system.
Oh, wow. And that sounds much safer than doing like liposuction.
It's a commitment though. I mean,
Yeah.
because, there is really no quick fix for anything. My patients who come on for liposage, I want a commitment that they're going to increase their water, eat healthy, and get some good exercise. Because you can't do it with the wine, the martinis, and no exercise, right? So it is a lifestyle choice, and it's a commitment that you make.
Right. And then also, how many sessions do you need for that? Is that a lot of
16.
sessions? Oh, okay.
16.
And how much is a liposage session?
I sell them in 8. So 8 or
Oh.
16, and they come in packages. So
Okay.
I don't know.
So okay. So you'll have to go on her website, and we're going to do that in a second. You can give them your information, and then cupping. What I've seen people with like circles on their back. What is that for? What is that?
Good question. So we use cupping on the medical side and the sports side of our business. So talk about the medical side first. If I have sciatica or an impinged nerve, I am going to suction the sciatic nerve pathway. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I want to take the muscle pressure off the nerve. I want to pull that specific muscle off the bony landmark, let some blood flow through. And once I take the cups off, then that pain signal would have decreased, if not gone away altogether. But on the sports side, when you have someone that uses their same muscle groups over and over and over. We like to cut because those muscle fibers will become adhered. They get trigger points in them. Blood doesn't flow through as easily. And so sports cupping helps someone who does repetitive movement. It helps them stay healthy and stay strong in their perspective.
Well, that's interesting. So for, I know a lot of these things are costly, and some people right now, their incomes have been, kind of went down a little bit from COVID, but but what, you had taken my insurance card, and I wanted to know, I don't know if you found out if I was eligible or not, but how does insurance help? I know you can take insurance, right? It does help. So that's great to know, because it would be great that insurance should pay for some of these things that help our health. So do you take most insurance companies?
We take 5 different types here. So we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, United, Cigna.
Right.
There's another one, but we direct bill for insurance.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I'll have to find out next time before I book my appointment if for some reason, if it's covered. That's great. So that would help defer any kind of costs. And I think your prices are pretty reasonable. Again, you have any other promotions coming up?
Yes. So if you're in the service arena, nurses, firefighters, police officers,
first responders,
schools, teachers, yes, you get 10% off all your services, including your packages.
Oh, wow.
Which are already discounted.
All right. So everybody, all first responders, a 10% off. And can you please just tell our viewers, some takeaways today, because we're actually coming to our time actually goes so fast. But what are some of your big takeaway points you want everyone to come away with, I guess?
Well, I think that I want everyone to stay hydrated. Please drink your water. Please take some time out to breathe, and let's all just respect each other, and we'll get through this together. Yeah.
Right. And get a massage. Get a massage. They are open. And you're open. How many days a week are you open?
6. So we are open from Monday through Saturday, and our hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. right now. And once our business picks back up, we will open on Sundays, and we'll extend back to our 8 o'clock closing.
Oh, wow. And can you please tell everybody your website, your, and, any other kind of contact information they can find you at, even on Facebook?
Yes. Our website is livelifepainfree.com. And our Facebook is Medical and Sports Massage, and our Instagram is Medical Sports Massage.
Well, that sounds great. Well, everybody, I hope you took a lot of notes, and if not, you'll find some of this information on the Mezzo Reviews blog, and there's an actual direct link to your website, actually, if someone wants to go and if they missed anything. So thank you, Denise, for coming on. I know you're busy, and I hope you continue to stay busy with people coming in. And we just enjoyed having you today. So as always, I like to end off our session with a little bit of a fashion tip. And today I'm going to mention that even though you might not be, still ready to get out there are some shopping sites, especially my Peach site, that you can go on and virtually shop and see fashion shows. And tonight we're going to have another fashion show, virtual fashion show at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want the invite, please send me a message on my Facebook at Jackie Grund, and you will see our Tokyo collection. We thought the Olympics was going to happen, but unfortunately it didn't. But our new collection is filled with great lime colors, watermelon, and great neutrals. So I just wanted to mention that. And our guest next week, in 2 weeks, is Natalie Straley, a Cirque fitness expert. See you next time on Mezzo Live. Joining us today.
That's all the time we have for today. It's true what they say. Time sure flies when you're having fun. Please do like, comment, share, and support the show. Go to uimediaapp.com to watch all the Mezzo Live shows. Follow UI Media Network online on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and almost all your favorite podcasting platforms to stay updated with our uncensored content. Want to be featured on our show or even sponsor it? Write to us at contact@uimedianetwork.org. We hope you had a wonderful time and that these tips will help you reinvent yourself in the best years of your life. Take care, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Same time, same place. The Mezza Live, only on the UI Media Network. The UI Media Network and its associates take no responsibility for the opinions and statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests.